Well, modern process philosophy and theology are schools of thought that have arisen largely in the 19th and 20th century, largely because of the expansive work of Alfred North Whitehead's process philosophy. Whitehead was a mathematician and philosopher, and later in life turned to metaphysics and speculative philosophy with primary interest in cosmology and how to frame an understanding of the universe with attention to the fact that it is ultimately becoming. Human experience for Whitehead bears witness to the fact that creative temporality and movement and change can be read back over nature in a deep and fundamental way. But it should be said as well that it's not just a 20th century creation. So if we look back to ancient intuitions of process throughout our traditions, they're also there. So ancient Buddhist thought, ancient Chinese thought, for example, in Taoist and Confucian sages, and of course in the historical records of Western thought in ancient Greece, we have thinkers like Heraclitus, arguably the founder of ancient process philosophy, who says you cannot step in the same river twice. So process thinkers throughout this tradition are involved with thinking metaphysically, that is, about the nature of reality, what populates the nature of reality, and with what kind of character. And they do so in a way that prioritizes becoming rather than being, that being itself is an outgrowth of becoming. Now, I mentioned Whitehead, and of course, he's a preeminent exponent of this style of thinking, but it's important to also see that Whitehead, both before him and after him, there's also other influential process voices. So Hegel, for example, would be an important process voice. Bergson, Teilhard de Chardin, Samuel Alexander, William James, Schelling, Peirce, a number of other philosophers who are thinking about the world in this organic, developmental, and deeply processual and experiential way. And so in addition to philosophy, theology, and religion, process style thinking has roots in psychological thought. We're making inroads in ethical and moral and aesthetic thought, political thought as well, and certainly different dimensions of social thought. So it's surrounding this prioritization of becoming, of process, of evolution, all the way down and potentially all the way up in nature into the theological and religious sphere.